In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you can do using Adobe Firefly. There are mainly two features that you can access right now. One is the text to image, the second one is text effects. As you know that earlier you couldn't generate different text effects in the sense that you couldn't edit or generate text using a simple prompt. So let's take a look at how you can start generating these kind of texts using this particular text effects section of Adobe Firefly. After you have clicked on the text effects tab, you have two options. One is to try one of these prompts and designs that are available on the home page. The second one is you can start writing and describing your own prompts. One thing about Adobe Firefly that I like is that the prompting and writing a prompt in order to generate something specific is not that difficult. This is good for someone who has just started trying AI image generation tools. So just click on try prompt. This is the interface that you get in order to generate text styles. So here are some sample effects that you can try out. You can also click on view all in order to see all the text effects that are available. So under the section nature there are flowers, snake. So let's try the snake one. As you can see there are unlimited possibilities. There is jungle vine, there is tiger fur. Let's see the tiger fur one. There are a couple of more features that you can play around with after you have selected the text effect. So let's go back to this section, and here you can select tight, medium or loose, meaning the effect, how tightly or loosely the effect is packed to the text. So if you click on tight, you will notice that the effect is tightly packed to the text, and if you click on loose, the effect will be a bit loose and flow out of the text. In order to see the text more clearly, you can also change the background of your text image by going to this color section and selecting any color that you like. Let's check out some other design in the sample effects section. So let's try maybe denim jeans effect. And as you can see, the text looks like some denim jeans effect. You can also browse through these four options and you can choose one of them, whichever you like, according to your preference. Now let's change the text from Firefly to something of our own. So I have changed the text from Firefly to Evolve because our channel name is Evolve with AI. And now let's try some of the other textures that are available. So under the food and drinks, let's try maybe bread toast and see how it looks. And as you can see, the text completely looks like a bunch of bread toasts in the form of our letters. You can also change the font by going back to this section right here and clicking on any font that you like. Let's click and try some of the fonts right here. And as you can see, the text style has been changed. I mean, the font has been changed. And you can also do maybe some other effect like popcorn, cookies, ice cream. Let's check out the ice cream font style. This effect looks really nice. You can also download your image from right here by clicking on download and clicking on continue. Let's open and check out the image. So our image is open in a PNG form, and as you can see there is a watermark of Adobe Firefly down here, and it is written image not for commercial use. So right now in its beta version this feature does not allow us to use text in any commercial on the t-shirts or any design for a company, etc. But maybe in the future they may launch a version in which we are able to do that by maybe paying for this particular feature in order to use it for commercial purposes. In order to generate our own text effects, we just need to write the text effect prompt in this section right here. I wrote brown fur and then I'll click on generate and see what it comes up with. And as you can see, it came up with the brown fur effect. The next prompt that I have written is futuristic wires and nanochips. And let's see what it comes up with. And this is the style that it has come up with. So this is the way that you can experiment with the self-prompting system And you can change the background by going to color and selecting background color and then clicking on any color that you like, from black maybe to white, and you can download the image from right here. Just remember one thing, that you cannot use these effects for commercial purposes right now, but in the future whenever they launch the version in which you can, I will update you as soon as it is launched. So now that you are familiar with the text effects section of Adobe Firefly, let's move on to the text to image. After you click on generate, you will be brought to this page where you can browse through a number of images that were already created using this tool. Now, one thing to notice is that these images look really nice, but unlike Stable Diffusion and some other text to image AI art tools, this has a really easy set of prompts that are used in order to create the images. For example, if you see this image, in Stable Diffusion, if you want to create something similar, you need to write the prompt in a much higher detail. Now, what is written right here is bear with sunglasses in the woods, cyberpunk. And there are two options once again in order to generate something of your own. The first option is by clicking on try prompt, and the second option is to directly go and generate something of your own. So let's try generating by clicking on try prompt. So select one of the images that you want to create. So I'll try this one right here. And these are some of the examples of the images that were generated. I can click on refresh in order to generate some more images. Now, the most important part of Adobe Firefly's text to image generation tool is that they have a lot of features. They have not concentrated on writing the prompt, but rather they have given a lot of features that will make it easier to generate some AI art. So, the first thing is content type. You can choose from content type, you can choose your aspect ratio, you can also choose your color and tone, lighting and composition. So if you go in this lighting section, there are a lot of lighting options that you can choose from. Dramatic lighting, golden hour, studio lighting. So if we click on golden hour and then go down to composition, there are a lot of options in the composition section like macro photography, shot from above. So if we click on shot from above and then we click on generate, let's see what it comes up with. So as you can see, without putting a lot of effort on prompting and just browsing through these simple options in the right hand side, you can generate some of the amazing images like you are seeing right now on the screen. Let's browse through this section right here and see what all we can generate other than what we just generated. Let's try this prompt right here. And if you click on refresh, you can see some different images that are going to be generated. You can also browse through movements. You can check out some of the effects. So if we select on synth wave and then we select some of the effects like antique photo, and then if we click on generate by shifting the settings from this to maybe lighting should be low light, composition shot from above, and let's see what it comes up with after playing around with some of the settings. I'm actually really happy with the results. Let's try maybe making something a bit more misty and macro photography. Maybe if we select it, let's see what it comes up with. Um, cool tone, shot from above. Instead of selecting shot from above, let's select blurry background and we can cancel this antique photo and click on generate. And as you can see, it came up with these amazing images. I've cleared all the styles and now I'm going to write one of my own prompts. It is just going to be a basic prompt, just one line, nothing detailed. So I've written angry fierce tiger with headphones, and then I'm going to select some of these styles. For example, content type should be photo and styles maybe synthwave or psychedelic. I'm going to select fantasy for the time being. And look at these images, they look pretty nice actually. Composition should be shot from below, color and tone, cool tone, and let's see what it comes up with after selecting all these. And as you can see, without any prompting effort, we came out with some good images. And if we write an angry fierce tiger, if we write vector art, if you want to generate something for t-shirts in the future, because right now it's not available for commercial use, we can try adding vector art of an angry fierce tiger. So I added vector art of an angry fierce tiger with headphones, and let's see what it comes up with now. And it came up with some vector art, not that precise but not that bad too. Now I've selected synthwave, and let's select short from below, or maybe narrow depth of field. And these were some of the images that were generated. By now I think you must be familiar with how to use this text to image generation tool that was just released. And these are some of the images that you can generate or take inspiration from at least. If you liked the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with some more AI related content in the next video.